I'm going to share with you the real reason that it feels like dark energy attacks amp up the more powerful that you get in your healing work. And no, it's not because you messed up or because your shielding is broken or because you're in a bad frequency. It's actually none of these things. Hi, I'm Erin Worley. I am the mentor to the top 1% of the 1% of healers and lightworkers on planet Earth, and I'm also the creator of Quantum Lightwork. Now, this was very, very confusing for me as I was on my journey of becoming a more and more powerful healer and lightworker. My shielding used to work so well, and I was so confident in my ability to protect myself from all of the dark things in the world. And over time, something really interesting started to happen. I started to notice that my shield wasn't working the way that it used to work. And at first I thought, something bad has happened here. I must be messing up. Is there something wrong with my practice? And I was trying to fix my practice. I was trying to go back to exactly what I did in the past that worked so well. What's very interesting about this, though, is that when we try to go back to past versions of ourselves, we're actually constricting. We are continually expanding into higher frequencies and more connected experiences of our soul on our path. And this is amazing, this is incredible, but it also means that things that used to work really, really well for us will often start shifting. And this is never because we're doing something wrong. It's because we've done so well that new opportunities to grow and expand are opening up within us. So when I stopped asking myself, what did I do wrong? Why doesn't this work anymore? And instead I asked myself, how is this happening for me? Why is this happening for me? I could see, oh, because there's next level skills that I'm meant to acquire in order to not be afraid of darkness anymore. Because the truth was, part of me really tying my identity as a powerful light worker and healer to my ability to shield meant that if that shield didn't work, I didn't know what to do. If those dark things came past my shield, I was kind of like, well, what now? I mean, I could throw the regular sort of light at it and do all the things that I do, but I already knew that wasn't enough. And so when I started opening to, okay, why is this happening for me? I also started noticing around this time that all of my clients were coming to me, people that I had worked with for a long time that had always been relatively clear are now coming to me almost every single session with dark entity attachments. Now I could easily remove them from my clients, but then what would happen was they would often come into me. And I was so confused. But I now have the perspective to see that this was happening for me so that I would learn how to clear dark entity attachments easily and effortlessly so that I would never be afraid of them again. Now it takes me 2 to 3 minutes to clear a dark entity for myself or a client, and I have zero fear anymore of dark entities. But when I was on a path to learning how to really clear them seriously for good, completely, it would take me about an hour to clear one. And it felt like such a huge energetic load. And I kept saying, why is this happening? Why are all these clients bringing these things to me? Now I'm so grateful for every single client at that time that was bringing me something heavy, because it sort of acted as this pressure cooker to compress my learning cycle. So I always say when people come to me to learn quantum light work, which is the most powerful method of energy healing and creation on Earth, it's a new Earth method. I always say that if you're being brought a lot of dark entities, it's because you're here on Earth to learn how to clear them and be no longer afraid of them at all. I have no fear around this, and I want that for you too. I want you to feel so embodied and so empowered around these things. But first, we really have to move out of any sort of lingering victim mentality around this of why is this happening to me? And really embrace this is happening for me. I trust that the path to learning how to clear these easily and effortlessly, really moves me out of fear and into deep trust that I'm always loved, guided, and supported. Clearing dark entities and all other forms of darkness that most people just literally, most healers, no matter what level they're at, literally they don't have this skill, is something that I teach inside of Quantum Lightwork Academy. I will put a link in the description for you to learn more about that amazing one-year experience. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.